You know, Dax was a top quality dog, one of the most top-notch dogs out there. But he was bred away from what he originally was too. He had to be, because Dax was a complete gray line dog. You know what I'm saying? His bloodline, top and bottom, was gray line until he went to someone else. And then when the new Dax or the new gray line came, not only did it repeat itself because it was black, like Black Bear, you know, that's probably, you know what I'm saying, it repeated itself with the color from all the way back in the gray line when gray line, you know, started off with black dogs. You know what I mean? Dax probably repeated itself in color, but once he went to his new owner, he became smaller, he became shorter, and that wasn't how he was bred. He wasn't bred like that. And they took this dog and they put him on a grand pedestal. You know, he was the dog everybody liked, and we could all tell that he had been crossbred to something else, because it was said that this brindle dog was his dad. You know, he had a brindle dog for a dad. Looked nothing like the brindle dog. He had a big blue mother. He had a big blue mother. She was a pretty mom too, but he had a big blue mother. And a brindle dog was said to be his dad. But he didn't look, and the brindle dog was taller, and he didn't look nothing like that brindle dog. He wasn't tall like that brindle dog. He didn't have brindle on him. He wasn't tall like his mother, and he didn't have blue on him. He didn't look nothing like that brindle dog. Nothing like it. And this is who they said his daddy was. Dax. A gray line dog that came out smaller than his parents. A gray line dog. You know what I'm saying? What I don't want you guys to think is that I'm picking on bulldogs. I'm not picking on the bulldog. I love the bulldog. Hey! I'm not picking on the bulldog. I love the bulldog. Just telling the truth, man, about how these new dogs are being bred. Not picking on the bulldog. I love the bulldog. I love that motherfucker like a passion. You know what I'm saying? That's my number one dog. I always have loved the bulldog. But, you know what I mean? We got to tell the truth about how these dogs are being bred. And that's the reason I keep throwing him up under a boat. I keep throwing his ass under a boat, and I'm going to keep throwing him up under a boat. I'm never going to stop throwing him up under a boat, because the pit bull was not bred like that. Nor the bully. I don't say these things because I dislike bulldogs. I do not do this because I dislike a bulldog. It's just that at some point in time, you don't believe that dogs, you know, that are not American bullies should be even bred to the American bully. You have dogs like, people think dogs like OG China Boy is bulldog. He probably is bulldog. He came from China. They probably admit to you that he's a bulldog. You know, you're getting micros out here. What is the China Boy blood? Who bred China Boy? We can look on his pedigree, but does the pedigree, is it real? Is it true? Is it true? The pedigree can read one thing, but the dog look like another. You got nice dogs out here right now. You know what I mean? Real nice dogs out here right now. You know, that G.I.G. and Miyagi blood is it the same? Is G.I.G. blood and Miyagi blood the same? Is it the same? I mean, they both bulldogs, so did they come from the same bulldog? You know, I don't know. We don't even know what bred the new Wasabi dog. You know, I mean, he's a pretty dog, but man, we have no clue of what's breeding these dogs. I have a clue. I know what's breeding them. I know who's breeding them, and I know how they're breeding them. They ain't never spoke to me personally, but when you look at a dog, you can pretty much tell yourself how that dog was bred. You don't need to look on his hung ass paperwork and find out how that dog was bred. You know, a lot of these dogs did not come from a pit bull because they ain't even got a biting action. They said the dog is supposed to have strong jaws. Well, they all got strong jaws. The bulldog had strong jaws too. I just keep my eyes open on all these little exotic dogs and all of these bully bulldog crosses. I just keep my eyes on them. I just watch the new dog. Like I say, stay watching. Just stay watching. I just look at the new dogs as they pop up. So wide that they can't breathe. Every time they move, walk, and play, they can't pick their legs up to piss. Some of them necks are so strong, so stiff that the dog himself can barely turn it. You can tell that some of these dogs are like not unhealthy, but just uncomfortable. When they sit and they stand, they just look uncomfortable. They don't look comfortable. You want to put the mask on the dog. We understand that. The mask looks great on the dog. Hey, we all want to put masks on the dog. But making the dog uncomfortable, is something that you should also think about once putting masks on the dog. It's comfortability. Have you ever seen some of these dogs when they lay down, they feet stick straight out? Like they don't look like they can rest. That's why when you see most of them they lay on their stomach and they put their head on the ground. This is what some of these dogs are doing. Their eyes are getting very, very tight. Very, very tight. They're getting very, very tight, but it's just a dog. These dogs halfway look uncomfortable. We got to speak on the bully breed, no matter if they tired of hearing it, or no matter, even if you get tired of saying it, we got to speak on the bully breed, man. And let it be known that, heavy bulldog is not supposed to go in your dog like that. You ain't supposed to breed to a bulldog every other breeding. And then don't even have the bulldog on no paperwork. Nobody has a bulldog on their paperwork. They got all these other dogs. That's just crazy, man. The bulldog's supposed to be on that paperwork if you keep breeding him. If he keeps showing up in these dogs, he should be on somebody's paperwork, but he's not. Nobody's paperwork. Everybody says that the dog just keeps evolving. It's just not your turn for your dog to evolve with mass yet. The masses said, it's just not your turn for your dog to evolve like this. Come on, man. Yo, Zed, y'all wouldn't know what steroids probably look like. Some people that be having dogs, they probably wouldn't even know what steroids look like. You know what I mean? They probably wouldn't even know. So if somebody came around you with a shot up dog full of steroids, you wouldn't even know that dog was on steroids. Some of these dogs look like they on steroids. They hella buff. They can't move their neck. And he said he put mass on it. You put bulldog on it. That's what you put on it. You put some bulldog on it. So we just going to let it be known to the community, man, over and over again. I think a lot of people is tired of that bulldog. It's destroying the American bully. It has destroyed, the original American bully. Now you have the new American bully, which are 14-inch dogs. The standard doesn't say they're supposed to be 14 inches. It say they're supposed to be 17 inches, but they're not touching 17 inches. They're only 14 inches. I'm just saying. That one dog, Zilla. That one dog, Zilla. Forgot his name. Trapzilla. 14-inch dog. That's against the standard. The standard say 17 inches, not 14 inches. Nobody talking about the standards. Everybody wanted to show dogs and breedings and show people sitting over here grabbing sperm out of dog, but nobody want to talk about the standards. But I will. Face the bullet. I'm going to keep talking about the standards on y'all over and over again until you get it.